Hi all, I am Ratnakaram Raju from the competitive.in, the only one platform at any time at your service to enhance your skills. In this video, we are going to discuss about the power. Power is the main topic in every competitive exam. There must be one question about the topic of power. Then go to another slide. Here is the contents of the and agenda of the power topic: introduction, definition and units, special cases, power of motor, power of heart, power of lungs, work in terms of power, electrical power, power in optics, power of a wave. Then go down the slide. Introduction. Work. The work done by the force is defined to be the product of component of the force in the direction of the displacement and the magnitude of this displacement, where work is given by F cos theta into D, where F into D. Often it is interesting to know not only the work done on an object but also the rate at which this work is done. For example, a person takes an abnormally long time to elevate his body up a few meters alongside of a cliff. On the other hand, another person might elevate his body in a short amount of time. The two persons might do the same amount of work, but the second person does the work in less time than the first person. As the images here, rock climbers do a lot of work at a slow time, their power is small. Rock climbers do a lot of work at a slow rate, their power is small. Here some of the data and pictures are referred and taken from RGB 380 buzzer. So I represent here the name as my friend suggested. Then go to another slide. Example 2. Imagine two cars of same mass but different engines. Both the cars climb roadway up a hill, but one car takes less time, whereas another one takes more time to reach the top. So it is very interesting to know not only the work done by the vehicles but also the rate at which it is done. Then go to another slide. Example 3. To extinguish the figure in a building, water is to be lifted up and sprayed on the fire as fast as possible. The fastness will be depend on the motor used to lift the water, that is, at what rate it is lifting the water or doing the work as shown in the figure. Then go to another slide. Power. Definition of for the power is the rate of doing work is called power. The rate at which work is done or energy is transferred is also called as a power. The general formula for the power is work done per time, where work is given by W and time is given by T. Like work and energy, power is a scalar quantity. Then go to another slide. Definition and applications. Power is the rate of doing work or equivalently rate of using energy, since one must use an amount of energy equal to the accomplished work. Power may be used in mechanical applications, power may be used in electrical applications, power may be used in heat applications too. Then go to another slide. Average and instantaneous power. When a quantity of work delta W is done during a time interval delta T, the average work done per unit time or average power is defined to be average power PAV equal to delta W by delta T. We can define the instantaneous power as the limit value of the averaging power as approaches to 0, where power P equal to limit which is delta T to 0, delta W by delta T, which is given by derivation of differentiation to the work done to time limit or time interval. Then go to another slide. Units of power. First, we have a doubt that what are the units of power. In CGS system, ERG per second. In MKS system, that means SI system, joule per second or watt. In the British system, work is expressed in foot pounds and the unit of power is foot pound per second. A larger unit called as the horsepower is also used. 1 horsepower equal to 33,000 FT or limbs per minute. Many of the cars like Lamborghini, Ferrari, and some other cars, their engine capacity is described or developed in horsepower only. That is, 1 horsepower motor running at full speed does 33,000 foot pounds of work every time. A conversion factor is 746 weight watts, that equal to 0.746 kilowatts. 1 horsepower equal about 3.3 by 4 of kilowatts. Then go to another slide. Units of power. The dimension formula for power is given by ml square T minus cube. Our electric bills carry the energy consumption in units of kilowatts. The kilowatt per hour is a unit of work or energy, not power. Then go to another slide. Alternative formula for power. Power equal to, as we know, power equal to work per time, where work is the force into displacement. Power equal to force plus displacement by time. Power equal to force plus velocity. Thus, the power associated with the force F is given by P equal to F bar into V bar, where V is the velocity of the object on which the force acts. Thus, power P equal to F bar into V bar equal to Fv cos theta, where theta is the angle. Then go to another slide. In some special cases, how the power works. Let us see. Power equal to work by time, energy per time, PE, potential energy by time, kinetic energy per time. If a gun fires n bullets each of mass m with a velocity v in 10 seconds, that means t seconds, the power of the gun is given by p equal to n into 1 by 2 mv square by t, where n is the number of bullets, m is the mass of bullet, v is the velocity, and t is the time. Then go to another slide. Here is a small quiz for you. Because two vehicles perform the same amount of work, the area under the two graphs are equal. However, the graph for the lower power truck extends over a longer time interval or does not extend as high on the p-axis as the graphs for sports power car does. Then go to another slide. Power of motor. The power of motor required to lift m kg of water from a well of depth h in time T is given by P equal to mgh by T, where m is the mass, g is the gravitational force of where we take 9.81 or 10 meter per second, and h is the height. 1 meter cube equal to 1000 kgs. If the efficiency of the motor is x%, then power equal to 100 by x into mgh by T. Here the sum of the figures where we drift the water from the wells to the bores. Okay. Then go to another slide. Power of a motor. If a motor lifts the water from a depth h and delivers them with a velocity v in time, then the power of the motor is given by, it is one of the another formula where p equal to mgh plus 1 by half mv square by t, where t is the time period, h is the height. Then go to another slide. It is also one of the case where p equal to mg plus into h1 plus h2 by t, where h1 h2 are the heights from where the water to be carried. Then go to another slide. Power of a heart. Power of a heart equal to work per time. Work, as we know, work equal to force into displacement hdgv by t, where p is the pressure, a is the area of vessel, v equal to volume of vessel, and s equal to length of the vessel. Thus the power of heart equal to p into v by t equal to hdgv by t, pressure into volume of blood pumped per second. So then we can calculate the power of heart with these formulas. Then go to another slide. Here is the example for the above topic. The heart of a man pumps 4 liters of blood per minute at a pressure of 130 mm of Hg. If the density of the blood is 13.6 grams per cc, calculate the power of heart. Where we have formula for power of heart equal to hdgv by t, where h all the values are given in the question. Then we can, if you calculate them, then we will get power of heart as 1.155 watts. Then go to another slide. Power of lungs. To know the power of lungs, we have formula where it is 1 by 2 mv square by t, 1 by 2 m by t v square, half mass of air blown per second into velocity square. Then go to another slide. Work in terms of power. The work done by force from time t1 to time t2 is given by work equal to limit from t1 to t2 integral t1 to t2 p into dt, where p equal to force into velocity. Then go to another slide. Power. If a force F acted on a body of mass m which is at a rest, then the power produced in that body in time t is given by P equal to F into V, force into displacement, F into F by m into t, where P equal to F square t by m. As we have the kinematics V equal to u plus at, where the initial velocity u is 0, then at. As we know the acceleration rate of change of velocity, it is given by F I m into t. Then P equal to Fv, where we have from the Newton law of second law of motion F equal to ma. While we substitute in that equation, we will get P equal to power P equal to ma square into t. Then go to another slide. A body of mass m moved along a straight line by a machine delivering constant power p, then the distance moved by the body in terms of mass p and t is given by x equal to 2 by 3 root over 2 p by m t whole power 3 by 2. Then go to another slide. Electrical power. Instantaneous electrical power. The instantaneous electrical power P delivered to a component is given by P of t equal to V of t into I of t, where V of t is the potential difference or voltage drop across the component measured in volts. I of t is the current through it measured in amperes. If the component is a resistor, then P is given by V into I equal to I square into R equal to V square by R, where R is the resistance measured in ohms. Then go to another slide. Average electrical power for sinusoidal voltages. The average power consumed by a sinusoidal driven linear two-terminal electronic device is a function of the root mean square values of the voltage across the terminals and the current through the device, and of the phase angle between the voltage and current sinusoids, where power P is given by V into I cos theta, where V is the velocity and I is the current, theta is the angle. Then go to another slide. It may, whatever it may be the angle, theta or pi. Then go to understand. Average electrical power for sinusoidal voltages. Here P is the average power measured in watts. I is the root mean square value of the sinusoidal alternating current, which is AC, measured in amperes. V is the root mean square value of the sinusoidal alternating voltage measured in volts. Mu is the phase angle between the voltage and the current sine functions. Then go to another slide. Average electrical power for alternating current AC. P is given by 1 by capital T integral of 0 to T I into T into Vt dt, where Vt and It are respectively the instantaneous voltage and current as functions of time. For purely resistive device, the average power is equal to the product of the RMS voltage, root mean square voltage, and root mean square current, even if the waveforms are not sinusoidal. The formula works for an waveform, periodic or otherwise, that has a mean square. That is why the root mean square formulation is so useful. So what we need to understand means, for example, in a circuit, if a d by dt is positive, then the current pass are developed from positive terminal. If the d by dt is negative, then the current passes through negative terminal. So how the importance of the RMS voltage and RMS current is seen. Then go to understand. Power in optics. Optical power. In optics or radiometry, the term power sometimes referred to radiant flux, the average rate of energy transport by electromagnetic radiation measured in watts. The term power is also, however, used to express the ability of a lens or other optical device to focus light. It is measured in diopters, inverse meters, and equals the inverse of the focal length of the optical device. In the optics, for power is given by P equal to 1 by F, or inverse of the focal length, F in meters. Then go to understand. Power of a wave. As we know, we have many waves. Then we need to how to calculate wave power. The total power in one wavelength of the wave is given by EA equal to 1 by 2 mu omega square A square lambda, where lambda is a wavelength, omega is a mu is the mass per unit length, A is the amplitude. As the wave moves along the string, this amount of energy passes by a given point on the string during one period of oscillation. Then go to another slide. Power of a wave. Thus the power or rate of energy transfer associated with the wave is P equal to E by T, where we have a formula for the E equal to 1 by 2 mu omega square a square lambda, where lambda is the wavelength and a is the amplitude. Then we get the P as 1 by 2 mu omega square a square V. Thus, we can say that P is directly proportional to V and P is directly proportional to V square and power P is directly proportional to amplitude. If the amplitude increases, then the power increases. If the velocity increases, then V power increases. The angular velocity increases, then power increases. So, this is the, I hope you understand, and this is the short and smart description about the power. And I hope I covered some of the basics and important topics in power. And if anyone have doubts, let me know in the chat box. I will try to sort out in the next video. Here is the summary. The rate at which work is done, energy is transferred is called power, where power formula is a FV cos theta. And we have covered various topics like power of motor, heart, lungs, electrical power, optical power, and power of wave. And as we've seen here, these are the complicated problems and complicated formulas. So we need to practice it very well and read the topics as much as you can and as much as you referable. Thank you. Yours Ratnakaram Raju.